Hey everybody, Chief Meteorologist Brad Penovich here. I'm going to do a quick update on our weather this midweek because we have two waves of storms and showers. And really the first one is more of a heavy rain threat on Tuesday. The second one is kind of weird. It's going to be less rain, but a higher chance of severe. And I'll kind of explain that because it seems kind of convoluted, but I'll get to that coming up in this vlog. So first things first, where is our system that we're watching for tomorrow? It's right there. This will be over us basically by tomorrow evening, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. The other system is up here. This piece of energy that's going to dive down and move across the country. That's really going to be our Wednesday night into Thursday setup. So I'll circle both of those for you. You can see them there on the map. So let's look at that severe weather risk. There it is tonight. As we go into tomorrow, I'll play this out. You can see the risk is much higher to our south. So areas for the Midlands, South Carolina down to the Low Country, that's the area we'll watch. We're kind of on the very fringe. So for our Tuesday system, I'm not anticipating a huge risk for severe storms. So I think overall that's going to work in our favor. But as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm talking Wednesday night, Thursday morning, you see like a pretty big chunk of our area under a medium risk. Now, that being said, this system is going to be coming in from the west well after sunset, which means it's strong here. It'll be weakening slowly as it pushes to the east. So that is at least something that works in our favor. But I will tell you the Tuesday system definitely poses a flash flood risk. You can see that risk there tomorrow. That's a medium to low risk. And then we go into Wednesday, that threat shifts off to the southeast. Our primary concern in this is probably going to be rain for sure. The biggest question marks is, how much instability there for the Wednesday night system, and how much are we going to have for this right here for strong winds? This, though, I think is going to be our biggest risk overall. That's a pretty much a sure thing there. So let's look at the short range rapid refresh, we call it. So we'll go through time here. Tomorrow morning, you wake up, probably some clouds around, not much in the way of showers until probably 3, 4 o'clock. So I'm going to stop this at 3 o'clock. You see the batch of rain moving in. Real heavy rain moving through here. Now, if there's going to be some severe storms, they're going to be down in this area. I know that looks really bright and red, but that's just heavy, heavy rain likely moving across the area. Now, it moves through fairly quickly, but there are some scattered showers behind it. And if this is the warm front, this is where we'll have to watch. If the warm front's right here pushing north, then these storms could be spinning. So those are always ones you got to watch. But I think overall, that first batch of rain should stabilize things and actually could help us out. But it's still a low risk. It's not a zero risk for severe tomorrow, but definitely heavy rain for tomorrow. Then we go into Wednesday morning, we start dry, and we'll get into the afternoon and talk about that setup here as that moves in. So here's a wider view, and you can see the secondary system. So there's our first system coming through Tuesday night. So we go into Wednesday. So why is Wednesday a higher risk, but not as much rain? Well, look at this thing. There's not as much precipitation here, but what's going to happen is we're going to see southerly winds, and look at all the sunshine that comes out. So we build up the instability. We have better ingredients on Wednesday for this. So as it approaches, it doesn't look impressive, but these individual cells, do they form there? Do they form here? Because we have full sunshine. So we got to watch this whole area ahead of the front because the ingredients are much more favorable for isolated but yet severe storms on Wednesday into early Thursday. And I say that because the front could be arriving the wee hours of the morning. So if that thing slows down, that actually helps us out. It speeds up, gets here more in the heating of the day. And speaking of that, thunderstorm fuel, where is it the highest? Let's go to tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, there's a little bit there. That's the warm front coming through. And again, but overall, that's not super bad for our area. Watch what happens Wednesday, though. So we wake up Wednesday, the sun comes out, everything's getting hot. We're probably in the low 80s. Look at this. I mean, that's a lot of CAPE. You're starting to see yellows show up, which is moderate CAPE in here. And so even though the front is back here, and you saw Futurecast not showing a lot of pop-up storms, there easily could be some isolated supercells that develop out ahead of it. There are some indications that could happen. And look, this is midnight and then going into the early morning hours, it weakens. So this is why we still got to watch that Wednesday night, Wednesday evening setup. I'll really quickly show you the significant tornado parameter. You can see for Tuesday, that's not bad, folks. That's not bad at all. Let's go into Wednesday. We'll see how this starts to build up in the afternoon. It stops at 9 here. I think it stops actually about 7. We're starting to see it build up. We're kind of out of the range of the guidance here. Let's see if I can find our rotation tracks real quickly. Might be, see if that's actually showing up. We'll pull this up real quickly as I'm talking to you. I'll pull up the rotation tracks here. So, we're looking for where storms could be rotating. You don't see a whole lot in there even into Tuesday. So that being said, the timing really looks to be the first system tomorrow, right there. So 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then the next system coming up on Wednesday. So we'll keep an eye on both of those. It's a good time to stay weather aware just in case. I'll do another vlog update first thing tomorrow to see on the timing, because in these cases, you've seen the last couple of weeks, we've had 3 straight weeks of severe weather. 2 weeks in a row, we've had confirmed tornadoes, and the timing is everything based on the location you are in the Western Carolinas. In this go around, we have 2 chances in 2 days, and the timing is still very crucial. Those are where the changes come from these systems. The time of day, is it closer to the peak heating where there's a lot of instability, or is it in a cooler part of the day and we don't get the heating of the day and it's a lesser threat but not a zero threat? So I'll have an update coming up tonight at 11 if you're watching the game, coming up on halftime here. And of course, I will have updates over the next couple of days as a severe weather threat. And stay weather aware, stay safe, and have a great Tuesday.